HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA. Turn up. We help promote music, artists, and businesses.
It's a whole lot more than her business. If the shoe don't fit, then don't wear it. You can talk a lot of shit, but you scary. Oh no, who is it? It's a whole lot more than her business. If the shoe don't fit, then don't wear it. You can talk a lot of shit, but you scary. Oh no. Oh no. It's a thin line between mine and your business and mine and mine. See, I ain't got time to be clearing up bullshit. I heard this, heard that type of bullshit. Empty out the full clip on one of y'all niggas. Alter ego talking now, probably from the liquor. And every time I look up, what do I see? A pissy little ratchet ass hating on me. Oh no, I'm finna act up. I ain't act up in a minute, better back up. Give me room, give me space. By the way, I got another banger on the way, yeah, yeah. Oh no, who is it? It's a whole lot more than her business. If the shoe don't fit, then don't wear it. You can talk a lot of shit, but you scary. Oh no, who is it? It's a whole lot more than her business. If the shoe don't fit, then don't wear it. You can talk a lot of shit, but you scary.
Oh no, it's Riddick. No gills, but these other rappers finish. They got nothing to their name in this game, but they name now they at my show asking me for clearance. Real shit, always come off proper on these beats like I'm not a monster. When you hate, I still get paid. Now where's the plate? I'm eating off your circle, rock like Diddy's vodka. Only ties round the collar. If you beefing, it's McChicken. I'ma end it for $1. Send your ego to your mama. I ain't wanna try to front up the bat, and I'm not here to fucking bunt. Is you dumb? Remember when they used to claim if I change my name, my odds won't be the same. Told them when they heard Riddick, your first thing they would always say is, oh no, knock, knock. Tash, tell them.
It's a whole lot more than her business. If the shoe don't fit, then don't wear it. You can talk a lot of shit, but you scary. Oh no.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Terry J with HotxMagOnlineRadio. We got another special guest. I ain't gonna spoil it. I'm gonna let her tell y'all how she coming and who she is. So with further ado, what's good?
Hey yo, what's good? It's your girl Tash P.
Hey. Let them know where you representing from.
I'm from the A, but I reside in South Carolina right now.
Okay. Shout out to the A, and huge shout out to South Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay, now I told them that we had a really special guest coming up. So instead of me spoiling it, let the people know what it is that you do.
I make music. I sing a little bit, rap a little bit, you know. And I just started making beats. So yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's super dope. So, I mean, I must ask you, you mentioned that you make music, but do you also, record over your own production as well?
Not yet. I'm hoping to by next year. Like, I literally just started kind of, like, doing beats this year, so I'm just trying to, like, fine-tune it. But, like, I picked it up so quick that, like I said, like, next year I'll probably be, that's probably going to be the move for me, so. Because, man, these beats is expensive.
You ain't never lie. I mean, I don't know much about being a producer. My fiance is a producer, and I heard that when you produce, there's different ways you can produce music. There's sound kits, which I think every producer needs a sound kit, even if you make it versus like on a keyboard versus software. But, he makes it based off a keyboard, and I'm like, I don't know how he do it. I ain't got the patience.
Yeah, it is a little, tedious, I guess, per se. But, like, some people kind of compare it to a video game. If you like video games, you just kind of, like, play with different instruments and stuff and different sounds and just kind of piece it together. Like, it's coming easy, and it depends on what kind of DAW you use, too, which is, like, the program you use, like a Logic Pro, Fruity Loops. They have so many now. But for me, I use Logic Pro, and I found that was the easiest for me. Like, I used to use, like, Fruity Loops, and I'm like, what the what is this? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me get off of here. So, yeah, it just depends on, and, like, with me, like, when I want to learn something, I'll make myself learn it, so.
Absolutely. And you right about that. Fruity Loops was a whole different world.
Man, boy, it's so many, like, buttons, so many, like, functions on Fruity Loops. I just be like, I quit.
Okay. For real, that was the first time when, I used to do music too, and I also do, but I used to do it heavy, and I was like, oh, let me try to make a beat. First thing I went on was Fruity Loops. I opened that software, I said, oh no.
Yup, they got too much going on. But, like, it's kudos to them people that can get it, though, because that's...
Absolutely. Shout out to y'all.
Right.
Now, one thing that stood out besides the beats is that we mentioned that you do music. So I must ask you, how did you get started making music in the first place?
I think I started music when I was about 14. I don't know, I used to basically talk to my friend on the phone all the time, like, and I used to just be rapping in her ear. And I finally, like, kind of took it serious around that time. Just started kind of playing around with my sound, making songs. Fast forward, I ran into this indie label, because I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but I say I'm from Atlanta now because I've been in Atlanta forever. But yeah, long story. But I ran into an independent label. Shout out to Sick Line. They were the first people that kind of gave me my little shot back in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. I started fooling with them. I started making music, like writing my own stuff, just playing around. I'm about when I met them, I think I was about 17, 18 at the time. And it was a cool little group. Like, we all just meshed, we got together, we just started. I'm like big in my hometown. Still. I think they got me my first like opening for Trey Songz and Fabulous. I opened for them back when Trey Songz had that, like, you remember that little Ready CD where you got your shirt off and everything?
Oh yeah, ladies know what CD that was.
Yeah, I think was it Venice Sex? Yeah, that part.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, from then I was doing music since 14. I even auditioned for 106 in Parks, Wild Out Wednesday. If you're as old as me, you know what that is.
Heck yeah.
It's not around today. Like,
these kids don't know about that.
Yeah, like, that's not even out. They need to bring that back, but that's a story for another day. But that's pretty much how I got started. Like, I kind of stopped around like 23. I'm 32 now, but I stopped at 23. My dad passed away, so I kind of like, was playing in and out with it. And then, like, I think last year is when I like finally started back. So I'm just trying to get back into the groove of everything, and I got a whole different sound. And yeah.
Oh man, my condolences to you. I mean, I know it's been a little bit, but it feels like forever. That's a pain that will never go away. So I definitely want to say my condolences.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It definitely was hard. As I said, I stopped because after that, it's just kind of like you're trying to figure out where you're going. You can't really focus on anything, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And, it's crazy, too, because when you go through something that close to you, a lot of people think, oh, give them a month, they'll be okay. But no, honestly, sometimes it takes months to almost a year later, if not more, for it to really hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really crazy, with me losing my mom last year, it was definitely, it's still a hard road. But music helps you through that, I'm sure.
Yeah, my condolences to you as well. I know, like, and so like losing a parent is just like it's a different kind of hurt.
That's a different type of hurt. That's a hurt I don't never want to experience again.
Right.
For real. And shout out to everybody who is going through that, because and I say shout out to you because it's a strength. And you're really strong if you're going through that. Trust me. You get through that, you can get through pretty much anything else.
Right.
I would say, yeah. I would say the only thing that would be worse than that would be like your child or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like we don't never think we're going to lose our parents. We think they're going to live forever. And then,
True. I definitely agree with you on that one. And you know what? It's crazy when we're talking about things that's unexpected, because I'm going to be honest, when, you know, I get a lot of music submissions. So the first time when I got a song from you, I was making coffee because I was tired. And I was so tired, y'all. And I'm like, I got to get through these emails today. So I'm going through the emails. I'm playing a couple songs. You know, that is all right. I came past your music. And I'm like, I turned around, middle of coffee. I'm like, hold up, who's this? So I'm reading, because you, first of all, shout out to you for submitting your music the right way. Okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You know, and no shade to anybody else, but some people submit their music, don't put the track name, the artist name, social media. I don't even know who really you are. And I like your song, which, you know, is terrible for people that I can't look up. So for you, I was like, okay, she submitted it the right way. So I went on your social media. I seen that you were consistent. And I'm like, I like this. So next thing you know, we link up. You're very welcome. We link up. I get you into the rotation. You was in the top, within the top 9 really quickly.
Right. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Swear. And I love your song. You know, most of the songs that I play on my radio, if I really like it, I'm adding it to my personal car library. So I bump it in the car.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
No, I know what you mean though, like, cause I've run into that, cause I have my own podcast as well, and like I be looking for like people to interview too, and like they don't, like, I'll send them the guideline and they won't, like, you know, follow. And I'm just like, and I have like a little bit of OCD too, so like I just I like to read everything, make sure I got everything down. So.
True. You know what? I'm starting to think I do too, because my fiance, everywhere we go, I don't care what bag I got like 3 notebooks in that bag.
Yes. Yes, I have so many notebooks now. I'm like, dang, why I use this one? I went go buy another one. Like,
yep.
It's ridiculous.
Look, I went in the store this morning right before I went to my regular job, and I'm like, I'm about to buy a notebook, and I said, nope, you're not doing this today.
Right. Like, you got one in the car, you got one in the house, you got notebooks everywhere that you can use. But it's like, no, I need this for this.
Okay. For real.
It'd be crazy.
For real. And listen, I know we ain't alone. Y'all tuning in. I know some of y'all got a little bit of OCD. It's okay. We in this together.
Right. Big fact.
Heck yeah. So, you know, I must ask you, I mean, you're super cool. It seems like, you know, you're super talented. But I must ask you, what's your musical background? Do anybody else in your family do music or produce or anything like that?
I've heard stories, because I was too young at the time. But I've heard stories of like uncles DJing and stuff. Like, I actually had an uncle that used to DJ our little family reunions and stuff. I have my brother, he used to make beats. So yeah, just a little bit of, you know, dibbling dabbling with my family. A couple of cousins that, you know, sing in the church choir, stuff like that.
Okay. Wow. And you know, it's amazing to me that a lot of music artists have come up in the church, you know, within church with music, whether that be choir, playing instruments or whatever, rapping. There's a lot of people I see nowadays, you know, going live and they're rapping in church, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like like growing up, I didn't even know, like, some of my cousins are so quiet that when you see them in churches, it's like, I didn't even know you sing. I didn't even know you speak. Like, you in here singing now. So, like, it's crazy.
Absolutely. Now, you know, I always like to hear music artists, you know, on their journey of making it to the mainstream. But I must ask you, if it wasn't for music, where would you be today?
Honestly, probably, if I wasn't doing music, I'd probably be doing like a blog or something. Cause like, I'm in like I feel like I'm meant to be in like some type of entertainment area. Like, I never seen, like, all of my family members, they do like, most of them, they're like doctors or lawyers or like stuff like that. And or they're like in like media type of communications type of ordeal. So I'd probably be doing some type of I don't know, some type of TV media entertainment or something like that.
Nice.
If I wasn't doing music.
Yeah, that's dope though, because at the end of the day, that's still involving yourself in the entertainment business. You know, you were made for this.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it can all tie in. I mean, even with you being a music artist, you can still have your own entertainment company and just be like a one-stop shop, all-in-one for your city.
Right, and I thought about it, and yeah, we're gonna see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Now I must ask you, because, again, you're super talented, which you guys tuning in, if this is your first time hearing about her, you're going to be hearing some music from her by the end of this interview. But I must ask you, who inspires you in the mainstream?
Like now, or just like in general?
In general.
I have a lot of people, but I would say Aaliyah. Sierra was a big influence on me during like my teenage years. Like I used to have all them little boots she had, like little, the little shirt tops. I used to have all that. Tink, definitely Tink. Definitely. I like her vibes.
Sierra was lit.
Yes, definitely. Like I love me some Sierra. J. Cole. Nas, like I like Eric Bellinger as well. Like any artist that like, and all those artists I name, I like them because of their creativity. I love that they can basically write their own music, and I love when artists write their own music and you can feel exactly where they're coming from and it's authentic. Like with Tink, she's one of my biggest mainstream artists that inspires me right now, because she can take love and that be the main subject of all her songs, and it be a different aspect of it every album, every time, every song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even with Eric Bellinger, like I feel like he has evolved so much. He could probably write a song in 2 minutes. Like
truth.
Like for real. Like,
and I was late. And I was late getting put on to Eric Bellinger because, what happened was I was listening to music, and I'm a big Chris Brown fan. We all know that. Like, if you know me, I love Chris Brown music since I was a teenager. And I'm listening to different Chris Brown songs, and I'm heard Type of Way. And it was Eric Bellinger featuring Chris Brown. So the whole time, I'm thinking it's Chris Brown song. And I'm like, who's this dude? And then I looked him up, and I'm like, yo, he's dope. So I told my fiance, I'm like, oh, there's a new song out. And he's like, what song is in that? Tell him. He's like, I've been out. You're late. And I'm like, oh. I was like, all right, well, it makes me feel some type of way. I like the song.
Yeah, I love that. Like Eric Bellinger, like he do got a long list of catalog. Like he got a major catalog. He got a big catalog. Like, and if you go back and listen to like his first stuff, he like really like set the bar up high for himself. Like I feel like his the way he vibes, I feel like he has like his only competition is himself. Like he's trying to outdo everyone in his songs. If that makes sense. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you. And honestly, I feel like he do that. Chris Brown do that for real. Chris Brown's just so talented. It's like every song that you can think of, Chris Brown is on. Like, it's crazy. Facts, though. Yeah, Chris Brown lit.
He definitely is lit. He got low issues going on, but the talent speak for itself.
Yeah, he's definitely good. Like, and a lot of people compare him to like Michael Jackson, and he just kind of like, nah. But he up there.
Absolutely. He definitely is up there. And I mean, I kind of like how he does that too. Like you said, people compare him to Michael Jackson, but he's like, nah. And I like that because most people will suck it up and run with it, but he's so original. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And speaking of original, I feel like that's what makes me really like your music, because you're original. I haven't heard a song yet from you that I did not like, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and that's hard for me to say. My fiance will tell you, I be critiquing. I will turn the song off in a minute if I don't like it.
No, I feel you. I feel you. You sound like me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, next.
Right.
But, you know, and you spoke on something that I thought was very important for every music artist, whether you're independent or mainstream, and that was having a catalog. And I feel like even for you, you have a catalog of good music, which is super important. And I know a lot of people are wondering whether they heard of you or just now hearing of you. I know they're wondering, do you have any new music or projects coming up for the end of 2020 or beginning of 2023?
Yeah, I'm actually working on an EP, a part 2 to an EP that I put out earlier this year. It's called In My Thoughts. So I'm putting the second part out around early December. So I'm still working on it. It's almost finished. I got like 2 more songs left to record. It's almost done. Pull Up. I have a song called Pull Up that I just released like 2 weeks ago.
That's my song.
And that song. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's everybody's song. I love it. Because it was just, honestly, it was like a, what is it? It was just something I was trying out. And I wrote it for like my crush. So like the fact that they like it, I'm just like, ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you had another one that was in rotation. Was it called I'm Yours or something like that?
Oh, yeah, Mine Yours.
Mine Yours, yeah. That's my jam.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You're very welcome. That's the song I was bumping in the car.
Yes, like, I just had a show, what was it, a week ago, and I did that, and I was kind of like, I haven't performed my whole first EP yet, so I was kind of nervous performing, like, Mine Yours, because I hadn't performed it yet, but I performed it, and I was like, getting the crowd to sing the hook with me before I even started the song. I was like, nah, I'm gonna get the crowd to sing this song to see how they fool with it. And then I put the song on, and I let them do the verse. The whole crowd did the verse. I was just like, yo, that's crazy. For me to not have done music for a while and come back, and that's the response, that's just, that was love. Like, my heart was warm.
That's definitely love. And I love it, you know, and a lot of independent artists don't realize, you know, in any city, they don't realize how much of an impact their music actually does on their community, their city, or the world. And sometimes as an independent artist is because we're so focused on up and coming, you know, trying to make it to where we feel like, you know, we're in a process. We don't feel like it's touching anybody. But in reality, there are people listening, there are people watching, and they are tuned all the way in.
Yes. And I think we get caught up. And I think we get caught up in sometimes as an artist, we get caught up in, oh, what is this person going to think? What is everybody going to think? When we should just kind of focus on just making what we love. Because music is what we're supposed to love. So we should just make, you know, what we're supposed to love. And just whoever going to fool with it, going to fool with it. Whoever don't, you don't. At the end of the day, you can't get everybody. But, you know what I mean? Just as long as you're authentic, you keep it 100, and you humble, people going to fool with you.
Absolutely. Now, you know, as a music artist yourself, and you've been doing it for a while, I mean, even since a kid, even within the church scene and everything, but now, let's say if a music artist came to you and they said, what's it like to be an independent music artist? What's one of the biggest lessons you have learned as a music artist?
To just, I would say, learn to kind of not let the no's make me kind of like feel some type of way, because sometimes the no's can kind of get you in your feelings.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, and it's just like, you, so what? That wasn't for you. Like, God got you. So just, you know what I mean? They said no, but keep going. Somebody gonna say yes. Somebody gonna say yes. And then like also being consistent with the social media. I had to learn, like, it's different from me being a teenager to now. Like, I had to learn, like, because back when I was a teenager, we had CDs.
Facts.
Like, we had CDs. Like, all this, put your music on Apple Music and all that. I'm probably telling my age, but yeah. I ain't know nothing about that. I had to learn that. And it's like, it's okay to be patient. Like,
yeah.
It's okay to be patient. Just take your time and just have fun. And just don't put any expectations on nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you. You know, it's definitely a different genre. I mean, it's just a different era now in general. I mean, there's a lot of artists, and, you know, no shade to them. I say salute to everybody who have made it, because regardless how you made it, you made it. But, you know, there's a lot of music artists in the game that people feel are not as talented and got on because of social media. I do agree to an extent. But however, we can't really be mad. That's just like back in the day, like you said, we had CDs, we was giving it out. Before that, you know, what were they doing? Maybe record players and cassettes. You know what I mean? Every generation's going to up it. And at the same time, it's just as a music artist, if you live through those generations, you got to stay up to date. You know, you got to do your research on what's popping, what you can do. So at the end of the day, those who did it, I say salute to them, because, you know, hey, you deserve it.
Right. You just got to really stay consistent. Like, just be consistent and just be patient.
Absolutely. Now, you know, let's say, you know, a music artist wanted to hit you up and wanted to work with you or even get advice from you. What would you say your biggest advice to any upcoming music artist would be today?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, so as far as like advice to music artists up and coming, what would your advice be to them when starting a music career?
Oh, just keep going. Just don't worry about anybody else but yourself. Don't worry about competing with nobody. Don't worry about how nobody else sounds, what they doing, stay in your own lane. Like, do you, and don't worry about what nobody else is thinking. Whatever you feel comfortable with it, whatever you feel comfortable with, let it, you know, that's you. Let you flow, and however your style is, do you. Like, don't try to sound like nobody else. Just stay in your own lane.
Yep. Absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that one. And I do appreciate, you know, coming live, letting us know a little bit more about you, giving some advice on how it is to be an independent music artist. I'm voting for you and rooting for you. I can't wait to see you on the big screen so I can say, I know her. Let's get it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And, you know, like she mentioned, you guys, she got singles out right now on, you know, all major music platforms, correct? So they can check it out.
Yes. I got a new single out called Pull Up. It's on all major platforms, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, everywhere. Just type in Tash P, and you're going to see me.
Absolutely. Now, if people want to follow you on social media, keep up with everything you got going on, and when you drop that EP, where could they follow you at?
You can follow me on all social media at Tash Peezy. That's TashPeezy.
Hey, it is lit. Make sure y'all go follow her and Google her, because you're going to find her on Google too.
Oh, yes. That part.
Okay. And listen, I'm telling y'all, if y'all like dope music from a genuine person, y'all got her right here. So make sure y'all go follow her. Y'all won't be disappointed. And make sure y'all go support for real. I need y'all to click share on this interview. I need y'all to, you know, I want y'all to spam it on comments for real. Let's get it popping.
Yes. Yes, blow it up. Thank you so much for the opportunity as well.
Absolutely, no problem. And you guys tuning in, I promise y'all that we're going to get into some music from her, so stay tuned. Y'all tuned in to HotxxMagOnlineRadio.
Money on the floor, then we gon' pick it up. I cannot fuck with you if you do too much. Riding through the city with my woes. What the fuck you calling me for? You're doing too much, yeah. You're doing too much, yeah. Your body was rocking, but still I'm single as fuck. So you should know I got options, don't get your feelings involved. Told you I don't want no problems, so we can smoke on this weed, or we can sip on this casa. You can take off your clothes, or you could call you a driver. It don't matter to me, but you aggy to me. I just be making you come, you just be making me leave. This shit was supposed to be fun, but you got tricks up your sleeve. Damn, roll the weed up like a misfit. I don't care if you're talking big shit. I just wanna fucking nothing more. And you just only miss me cause you're bored. You're doing too much, yeah. You're doing too much, yeah. There's money on the floor, then we gon' pick it up. I cannot fuck fuck with you if you do too much. Riding through the city with my woes. What the fuck you calling me for? You're doing too much, yeah. You're doing too much, yeah.
HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA. We help promote music, artists, and businesses.